Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, beta.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, bache. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, beta. Good morning. How is everyone doing? Cameras open?
Fine, ma'am.
Ma'am, good.
Okay. Cameras open, please. Fine. Yesterday, what did we do?
Morning.
Good morning, bache. Yesterday, what did we do? Please let me know so that we can proceed on.
Ma'am, you said that
And we were doing the forms of power
today we will do
So you are not audible, beta Kushagra.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, bache.
Ma'am, you said that today we will do flowchart.
We will do flowcharts, right? So chapter is over, right?
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes,
Good
ma'am.
morning. Good morning, bache.
Yes.
Good morning. Can we have the cameras on, please? Manujas?
Yes, ma'am, just a minute.
Please open your cameras, bache. Let us do the reading first, or directly shall we start with the flowchart thing?
Ma'am, read it.
Because I
Yes,
feel
I'm reading.
reading is mandatory, I believe. Right? So
Ma'am, when we will read the flowchart will be easier for us.
exactly. When we will read, flowchart will be easier for us. Very good. Fine. So I'm sharing the screen with you all.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, bache. Right. So we have, I think, read that why power sharing is desirable, moral and the prudential reasons. Both we have done, right? Right, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. So let us now read बेटा ये रेखा चंद्रा कौन है बच्चे?
Amritanshi Chandra.
हाँ
Amritanshi Chandra.
fine. Okay, can we have Yuvraj reading? Yes, Yuvraj, you can see the screen, right? Huh. Yesterday we read about the various forms of power sharing, right? Beta, anything in the forms of power sharing that is not clear or understood, once we are done with the reading, then you ask, right? Chaliye, start. Yuvraj. Yes. Is Yuvraj there or not? Can we have Avinash reading?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, start.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Good morning.
Power starting
Yeah,
from
from the
the power
beginning.
sharing.
Yes, power sharing from the beginning.
The idea of power sharing has emerged in opposition to the notions of undivided political power. For a long time, it was believed that all power of a government must reside in one person or group of persons located at one place. It was felt that if the power to decide is dispersed, it would not be possible to take quick decisions and to enforce them. But these notions have changed with the emergence of democracy. Once one basic principle of democracy is that people are the source of all political power. In a democracy, people rule themselves through institution of self-government. In a good democratic government, due respect is given to diverse groups and views that exist in a society. Everyone has a voice in the shaping of public policies. Therefore, it follows that in a democracy, political power should be distributed among as many citizens as possible.
Okay,
In
wait,
modern democracy,
wait. Anything up till here not clear or understood, class?
no, ma'am.
See, they are simply
No.
telling you that power sharing is the very spirit of democracy. And when we say democracy, ultimately what comes to our mind is power sharing. There is no democracy where power is not shared. And if power is not shared, that means it is not democracy, right? Okay, when we talk of the basic principle of democracy, then who are the main source of power?
And people itself.
People itself.
People.
Yes, people itself are the source of all political power when it comes to the basic principle of democracy. Right. Now, how in modern democracies power sharing arrangements take place, that we are going to read. Okay, can we have Aryan Bharadwaj reading? Aryan, open your camera, beta.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, from where?
You have to read from there. Beta, you have to
Ma'am,
read
from
from in
power.
modern democracies.
Okay, ma'am. In modern democracies, power sharing arrangements can take many forms. Let us look at some of the most common arrangements that we have or will come across. First, power is shared among different organs of government, such as the legislature, executive, and judiciary. Let us call let us call this horizontal distribution of power because it allows different organs of government placed at the same level to exercise different powers. Such a separation ensures that none of the organs can exercise unlimited power. Each organ checks the others. This result is a These results is in a balance of power among various institutions. Last year, we studied that in a democracy, even though ministers and government officials exercise power, they are responsible to the parliament or state assemblies. Similarly,
Although judges are appointed by the executive, they can check the functioning of executive or laws made by the legislatures. This arrangement is called a system of checks and balances.
Okay, anything in
Second,
this, wait, beta, Aryan, wait.
yes,
Anything in
ma'am.
this not clear or understood? All understood, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Next, can we have Yashika reading?
Power can be shared among governments at different levels. A general government for the entire country and government at the provincial or regional level. Such a general government for the entire country is usually called federal government. In India, we refer to it as the central or union government. The governments at the provincial or regional level are called by different names in different countries. In India, we call them state governments. This system is not followed in all countries. There are many countries where there are no provincial or state governments. But in those countries like ours, where there are different levels of government, the constitution clearly lays down the powers of different levels of government. This is what they did in Belgium, but was refused in Sri Lanka. This is called federal division of power. The same principle can be extended to levels of government lower than the state government, such as the municipality and panchayat. Let us call division of power involving higher and lower levels of government vertical division of power. We shall study these at some length in the next chapter.
Beta, anything up till here not clear or understood? Perfect.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. Can we have Abhinav Gangwar reading now?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
Power may also be shared among different social groups, such as religious and linguistic groups. Community government in Belgium is a good example of this arrangement. In some countries, there are constitutional and legal arrangements whereby social weaker sections and women are represented in the legislatures and administration. Last year, we studied the system of reserved constituencies in assemblies and the parliament of our country. This type of arrangement is meant to give space in the government and administration to diverse social groups who otherwise would feel alienated from the government. This method is used to give minority community a fair share in power. In Unit 2, we shall look at various ways of accommodating social diversities. Power sharing arrangement can be seen in the way political parties pressure and movements control
No, wait,
or influence.
Abhinav, wait. This part, power among different social groups, how it is shared is clear and understood, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
What
Any
is the
doubts?
meaning of alienated?
Yes, beta.
And what is the meaning of alienated?
Alienated means feeling lonely, different from others. जैसे कहते हैं ना अलग थलग फील करना, alienated.
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है?
Yes.
Okay, can we have Siddhant Gangwar reading now?
Power sharing arrangements can also be seen in the way political parties, pressure groups, and movements control or influence those in powers. In a democracy, the citizen must have freedom to choose among various contenders for power. In contemporary democracies, this takes the form of competition among different parties. Such competition ensures that power does not remain in one hand. On the long run, power is shared among different political parties that represent different ideologies and social groups. Sometimes this kind of sharing can be direct when two or more parties from an alliance to contest election. If their alliance is elected, they form a coalition government and thus share power. In a democracy, we find interest groups such as those of traders, businessmen, industrialists, farmers, and industrial workers. They also have a share in governmental powers, either through participation in governmental committees or bringing influence on the decision making process. In Unit 3rd, we shall study the working of political parties, pressure groups, and social movements.
Okay. Anything in the last part not clear or understood? All crystal clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Now let us do one thing. Let us go to the flowcharts now. Fine.
yes, ma'am.
So get your notebooks. We'll start with the flowcharts.
One moment.
This is the first flowchart. Is it done, class?
No, ma'am.
Hmm?
No, ma'am.
Yes.
Fine. So please open your notebooks and start doing it. Yes, Sumit Yadav, you can rejoin, beta. I have always told you that if there is a glitch, there is always a technical glitch. I never mute all the participants, right? You will be sharing your work in the form of PDF on the class groups.
Ma'am, only flowcharts are there, no written work.
Written, नहीं, I will give you written work also. Flowcharts अभी कर रहे हैं. Flowchart आज वाला work खत्म करके then we will share. If you are able to finish your flowcharts in time, we'll do question answers also. I'll give you additional questions, right?
Okay. Then we have to make one interleaf or ma'am both side on.
Both side rule. Beta, both side rule notebook. Civics always has a both side rule notebook only. Himanshu, Fatima, Divyansh, Jain, Dhanendra, please keep your cameras on, beta. Aryan Bhardwaj, Rashi Parmar, Shaurya, Aryan Gupta, Himanshu, Vanshika.
We have to do these.
Yes, these are the flow charts, beta.
Ma'am, but ma'am,
We had already done this.
We have done, then it is so nothing like it. First one is done.
No, ma'am.
Yes,
We had done till flowchart 4.
We have done
ma'am.
flow chart 4.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you tell me the date, Khyati, when we did this?
On 19.
Okay, on 19th.
We have not done.
Huh?
We have not done.
Yes, ma'am. We have not done.
19th we have done this.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Rakshit, if you could share the PDF of your work with me on my personal number. Rakshit Solanki.
Ma'am, maybe you have done it sections.
Huh?
It could be like you have done an A section, not in B.
Beta, both the sections I am taking collectively, not separate.
Yes, ma'am, but we have more.
Chalo, koi nahi, you do it, no issues. Make it fast. Okay. हाँ जी, ठीक है.
Ma'am, we have done till the flowcharts of form of power sharing.
Ma'am, I have sent it on your personal number.
Rakshit, I have not received it yet. Got it now, got it. Rakshit,
Yes, ma'am.
beta, I think your second flowchart is incomplete. It is not complete. You have not drawn the whole thing. You have just given the initial things. Kindly do it, beta. Shall I scroll?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, what is the meaning of Flemish?
Name of the region where these people were living.
Ma'am, it is written in second flowchart in Brussels or in Brussels.
Brussels. Brussels है बेटा वो BRUSSELS Brussels.
Can you scroll it down?
Ma'am, Brussels is the capital city of Belgium.
क्या कह रहे हो बेटा?
Ma'am, is Brussels is the capital city of Belgium?
हाँ बेटा, हमने चैप्टर में पढ़ा था ना, ब्रुसेल्स इज द कैपिटल सिटी, एंड आई हैव आल्सो मेंशन्ड हियर in Brussels capital city.
Ma'am, there are only 4 points in flowchart 4.
Yes. No. Yes, only four points are there.
Ma'am, please scroll down.
Ma'am, sent.
Okay, those who are done with the work, kindly send your work in the PDF form.
Ma'am, sent on the group.
Scroll down to the fourth one.
One is only showing on the screen.
Well, we have to send our work in a form of PDF.
PDF. Reason being, I am keeping your work safe, no, so that I later on I can, if I have to give marks, I can go through it, right?